Want to save over $500 doing it yourself? Well, stick around. First thing you want to do to replace the pressure regulator is shut off your main. Now we're going to loosen up the union on the left hand side. The best way you want to do it is grab two channel locks or two pipe wrenches. Grab one side, you're going to grab the union, and the other side you're going to grab the male adapter. Before I forget, you want to open it, any faucets or all the faucets, and open the relief valve so that way you don't have pressure in the pipe and you don't get wet. Now we're gonna start removing the pressure regulator. As you notice, I'm doing it with one pipe wrench, but you want to do it with two. Same in this side. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I'm holding the camera, but you can see right there I'm demonstrating how to do it. Now I'm taking out the union. You want to grab the union and the male adapter, and that way you don't break it. You don't break the solder or just break the pipe. Make sure you take out the old Teflon tape. Have it ready for your new Teflon. Every time you're replacing the pressure regulator, always replace the pressure relief valve. Why? Because that way you know you're having a brand new one. Pressure regulators can last 1 year, some, if you're lucky, 8 years, and every time you replace it, you don't know how old is the relief valve there. So just make sure you get a new one. They're not that pricey, maybe 12, 15 bucks. Now this is a part we get a little technical if you don't know how to put the Teflon tape, but you go clockwise. I always go 4 or 5 times. You can do 3, but it's gonna leak if you don't tie it pretty good. Make sure the thread it's fully covered, and that's gonna make sure that you don't have a leak. Once I'm done putting the Teflon tape on my threads, it's all ready to go. I'm ready to get the new pressure regulator installed. Always inspect it. Make sure you're getting the same one. In my case, I'm getting a Zern 1-inch 600 XL. So just make sure you're getting the same thing. Could be a double union. In this case, it's a single union. And now I'm putting my new union there. As you can see, some people will prefer just to leave it there because it's easier. You can do that. Yes, you can. It's up to you. In my case, because I'm a professional, I gotta make sure I take out the old one and put the new one. But again, it's up to you. Remember, the pressure regulator indicates which side it goes. You can see the arrow there, so make sure you put it on the way that the other one was. So basically the arrow is pointing towards the house. One thing I like about this pressure regulators is that it has those strainers. You see those caps, you take those caps off. That's why if you can put it up or down on the pressure regulator, sometimes it's good to leave it down because that way it's easier to get to those caps. We want to make sure the pressure regulator is nice and tight. We're now going to put the gasket or the O-ring. So make sure that gasket is aligned, and just start screwing the union to the pressure regulator. It's always good to do it by hand all the way till it gets hard, then you do it with your pipe wrenches. Now we're going to install the new pressure relief valve. Pressure relief valve goes on the 3/4 female adapter. We're gonna go ahead and put Teflon tape on our pressure relief valve. Same thing, 4 or 5 times. Don't go over. 4 or 5 times, it's good. Again, you're gonna hand tie it till it gets hard, and you go ahead and finish it up with your pipe wrench or your channel locks. I like using channel locks. I just got used to them. Now you're gonna make sure everything is nice and tight. Don't go crazy on it. First, you want to test it. If you see there's some drips, then you go ahead and tie it a little bit more. But with the Teflon tape properly done and the gasket, it should be fine. Now we're gonna open our main valve. Make sure you open it just a tap, a little bit. You don't want to go crazy. It's not a good idea. Make sure you open any faucet. It has air. Make sure you release it. You bleed it. It's gonna start spitting in the inside. If there's air, just make sure it's released. After we got our water back, pipes are full, our faucets are closed. After making sure that it released all the air, we're gonna go ahead and put our gauge valve. Don't forget to completely open the valve. Check for any leaks, and we're gonna check our pressure. They already come preset 50, 55 psi for a single story. If you have a two-story, you want to boost it up at 65, 75. Don't go past 80. So how you're going to increase or decrease the pressure? You're going to loosen up it has a nut on the bottom that secures it. You're going to loosen that nut, and you're going to move the bolt clockwise to increase the pressure, counterclockwise to decrease the pressure. Right here I was testing out the owner's gauge, which it didn't work, so I had to go back to using mine. But that's basically what you're gonna do is check the gauge, and you're gonna see how the pressure decreases or increases. And once it's where you want to, or I should say where the requirement is for was it single story 50, 55 psi, and for a two-story 60, 75. um, and that's basically what you need to do and know to replace a pressure regulator. Congrats, you have saved yourself some money. Till the next time, don't forget to subscribe and like.